Alright, so today's video is going to be about replacing an alternator on a 240SX. It can be from 90 and up to 92. Any 240 that has the dual overhead cam, which is this guy right here, the alternator is going to be located right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. You can see that guy right there. That's the bolt that you're going to use to loosen up the belt. It's right. That's the pulley. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's the pulley right there. Let's get a better angle from this side. Hey, well, you guys get the idea. The alternator is right down there. You see that guy right there? That is the alternator. We're gonna be taking that guy out today. Now, what you're gonna need to do actually to take this guy out, I've already started. My whole car is a mess. You're gonna have to move these guys out of the way. These are your emissions rubber hoses that go to this canister over here. Move these out of the way completely like that. You're gonna have to loosen these guys up right here. Whatever you have, you know, the newer clamps like these or like the old school ones that are, I don't even have any old school ones. Yeah, they look like this. Like that. Right there. The focuses that you would have to use like pliers, but since I have these, you don't want to remove this one. This one's your coolant hose. You're just gonna want to remove this guy. This air hose goes to your air box. You're gonna remove it from here and here. Take this whole guy out, and then we'll get to it. Alright, so as soon as you move that hose out of the way, you have a little bit more room to play with, and you have to, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think you have to take off that belt completely, but I'm gonna do it the easy way, or I mean the hard way. I'm not gonna take this fan. I would recommend you guys taking this fan out of the way. You know what? I'll do it. I'll take it out of the way. So there's a total of one. I'm missing one right there, so it's a total of 2, 3, 4 bolts holding this fan in place, and if I'm not mistaken, they're 10mm bolts. So get into that real quick. Alright, so that bolt down there I need to get loose. And that one's going to be so that one's gonna be a 14mm. And they're also gonna also gonna have to loosen up that bolt right there a tiny bit so you can slide the alternator from left to right. So Alright, so as you guys can see, it is the next morning. I am actually here. I ended up ordering the alternator, whatever you guys like to call it. Whatever, you guys want to call it. But I ended up getting it yesterday, and it's here. Now, for the first thing you guys want to do when you guys get a new part from any auto parts store is always inspect it, make sure it has the same connections as the OEM one, the one that came off your motor. You guys always want to check everything, every single little detail, like where the bolts bolt up, if it bolts exactly the same as the other one when you're at the store. Check if it has the same connection for the ground power, and it does. For my alternator, it had this guy right here, the connection right here, and the other connection right here, so we're good. And yes, it bolted on this way, so one up here and one down here, and that's about it. Let's get to it. Alright, so I'm going to be installing it right now as we speak. The way mine came out was I had to slide it from that position where it was down there. I had to actually slide it this way, wiggle it, and then try to like bend it down and pull towards me. Now, if you guys do have the fan shroud in here and all that, I would recommend taking it off. It's less of a hassle when you don't have anything in this area or over here. As you can tell, I don't have the fan shroud. I've never had it. I have everything zip tied, typical project car, but I'm gonna go ahead and install this guy the same way you took it out. You want to install it the exact same way. So So I'm gonna actually lay it down like that, push it through, and as soon as I'm there, I'm gonna make it stand up. There we go. There it is, right in its little slot. So my alternator doesn't fall out. I am going to be installing the long bolt first. It should just slide in if you lined it up correctly. If it didn't, you're gonna have to use two hands to lift and push on the alternator. Fucking go. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna tighten this guy up. There goes back here. No. So okay, so this guy right here goes connected on the lower bolt of the alternator all the way towards the back, and this actually acts like a lock switch or a lock when you're tightening up this long bolt down here. It'll push against the motor part, and it'll lock, and it'll start tightening down the alternator in place. So I'm actually doing that right now. Alrighty, so I'm completely done with the 40. I replaced the alternator. As you can see, my hands are all dirty. Alright guys, so I hope you guys liked the video on the alternator, whatever you guys like to call it, or whatever name, however you guys pronounce alternator or alternator. I know I'm not in front of the car right now. I was actually like just fed up afterwards because I just wanted to freaking drive my car, and knowing me as a 240 owner, dude, I want to drive that thing. I don't want to let it sit, you know. And shout out to one of my buddies from the 240 community, Robert Escobar. He hooked it up with his warranty from AutoZone. So basically he let me have that alternator. And if you guys are new to the 240 community and you just got a 240, I'm gonna give you this advice that do not be afraid to ask questions at all whatsoever when it comes to your car. For you as a 240 owner, don't be afraid. If you think it's stupid, don't be afraid to ask. I mean, some of us will come at you hard, but overall, we're always gonna help. So Robert Escobar, thank you so much for letting me have the alternator. I hope you know, you see this video, and just a lot. I'm so thankful, you know, for the community that we have for these cars, you know. Like I said, I hope you guys like it. I'm not in front of the car. I'll post the voltage meter and the test that came out. Yeah, the results that came out of the job that I did on this video at the very end. So please like, comment, subscribe. If you guys like these kind of videos, let me know. Unfortunately, I'm in a little bit of a pickle during this pandemic, so just show some support, like, share videos, please. It means a lot to me. I'm just trying my best to post out there as much as I can. Yeah, that's about it. Stay safe, be safe, guys. Bye.